Hello fellow Lancers, if you love playing the Lance or you're a new Lancer and you're looking for new builds, you've come to the right place. This is the part 2 of my previous video, Art of Poking Best Lancer Build. So today I got 7 different Lance builds to show you. That's right, 7. So I'm gonna make this quick as possible. Let's start with the first set. Okay, so the first set I'm gonna show you is the upgrade of my previous set I showed in my previous video. So this also uses the Diablos Lance. So let's look at the equipment I have. I got the Spear, Diablos Spear, Barrett Helm S, Wake Mail S, Tigrex Braces S, Anjanat Coil S, Barrett Greaves, and the talisman I have is just a 3-slotted talisman. Preferably you need at least 2 level 2 slots and 1 level 1 slot. Right now I don't have the perfect skills for this, but all I care about is the slots. So let's go proceed with the skills I have for this set. So for the skills, I got max on attack boost 7, max on defense, and the Bludgeoner, level 3 on guard, level 3 on offensive guard, and the rest are irrelevant. Well, of course, I appreciate the 1 point to Mind's Eye. Then I got 1 point to Flinch Free. So as you can see here, I got offense and defense, and once the blue sharpness goes to green for the Diablo Spear, the Bludgeoner skill kicks in. And I also got the counter boost as well. This set is very easy to replicate. The only thing that matters is the talisman. You need a 3-slotted talisman with at least 2 level 2 slots, and the rest is easy. Okay, so let's now look at the stats I have for this build. For the attack, I got 313, and for defense, 443. As you can see, my elemental resistances are all in positive due to the fact that I got level 7 to defense, which also gives a bonus to the elemental resist. So there you have it. If you like offense and defense set, this is the set for you. Now, on to my second set. Okay, for my second set, I'm still using the same spear. It's Diablos Spear, but now I'm not gonna use the Bludgeoner skill. I'm gonna use the Razor Sharp. So in order to maintain the blue sharpness. So in case you guys don't know, higher sharpness means more damage. So let's look at the equipment I have. Same Diablo Spear. So I changed the mask to Sushi Mask S. So I got the Diablo Mail S, then Rattles Braces S, Anjanat Coil S, Almudron Greaves, and my talisman has 2 to Part Breaker with 1 level 2 slot and 1 level 1 slot. So for the skills, I got 7 to attack boost, 3 to Razor Sharp, which will help maintain the blue sharpness I have with the Diablo Spear, which will also give me consistent damage. So guard level 3, speed sharpening 3, and the rest are just up to you. They are just a level 1 slot, so you can just put stun resistance or whatever. And I got 2 to Part Breaker, which also definitely help in my damage with the breakable parts. So as you can see, the stats I have right here, same 313 damage, and defense is 399. Not bad. If you want to maintain the blue sharpness, this is the build for you. On to my third set. So with this set, I'm going with an elemental set, and I'm using a Giga Drill Lance with a Thunder Element attack. So right here, let's go straight to my equipment. The Lance, I got Giga Drill Lance. With the helm, I got Barrett Helm S, then Diablo Mail S, Tigrex Braces S, Anjanat Coil S, Barrett Greaves S, and with the talisman, I just got 2 to Part Breaker and 1 to Bludgeoner with 3 level 1 slots. So I just placed 3 Thunder Attack decorations. And let's look at my skills I have with this build. So in case you don't know, the Giga Drill Lance has a really short blue sharpness. So I'm gonna use a Bludgeoner skill for this kind of build. So for the skills I have on this set, attack boost 7, thunder attack to level 5, Bludgeoner to level 3, guard to level 3, offensive guard to 3. So defense boost level 2, Part Breaker to level 3, speed sharpening 3, Mind's Eye 1, and Flinch Free 1. So this is a good all-around set if you want the thunder attack and also the Part Breaker 3 plus offensive guard 3, then this is the set for you. This will also do decent damage and will break parts as well. So with the attacks damage, I got 269 with thunder element of 22 and a defense of 413. Okay, on to my next set. Now, I call this set my Razor Ice set. So for this lance, this is like one of the high damaging lance, but the only downside for this is like really low sharpness. So let's look at the lance itself. I got the Abominable lance from the Ghost Harag line with a 200 attack, raw, and ice damage of 22, but it has negative 15 to affinity, but it has one level 2 slot. And the rest of the equipment, I use Utsushi Mask S, Diablo Mails S, Sinister Gauntlets S, Anjanat Coils S, Almudron Greaves, and for the talisman, same as earlier, I just got the 3 slotted talisman, at least level 2, 2 level 2 slots and 1 level 1. But if you have a better skills with this, then go with that. But right now, all I'm after are the slots. So with the skills, attack boost, level 7, ice attack, level 5, razor sharp, level 3, guard, level 3, handicraft 2. You need that handicraft and razor sharp that goes with the set. It's 1 to offensive guard and 1 to flinch free. So here, with this set, you're after the elemental ice attack damage and maintaining Abominable lance sharpness. So with this set, you're not gonna need sharpening for a long time. Now for the damage on this set, I got 291 attack raw with ice of 30 and a defense of 399. Pretty good, right? And this set will help you use all those elemental weapons that has like really low sharpness, but of course you're gonna capitalize on the level 3 razor sharp and the plus 2 points to handicraft. So this set is gonna be really good. Now on to the next set. Okay, now we're going a little bit now to the DPS side, so more on the attack crit side. Of course, I'm pretty sure a lot of you recognize this lance. This is of course from the Narga Kuga line. If we look at the equipment I have, so the lance, I got the Night Rains Black, and for the head, Utsushi Mask S, then Zinogre Mail S, Rathalos Braces S, Anjanat Coil S, Almudron Greaves S. And for the talisman, yeah, it is rare. I got 2 to weakness exploit and 2 to attack boost. What? The purpose of this set is to maintain the white sharpness. So I'm gonna go with the level 3 to razor sharp. So again, as I mentioned earlier, more higher sharpness means more damage. So this one, I'm gonna be consistent with my DPS for a long time. So I'm gonna maintain the white sharpness. For the skills, attack boost level 7, weakness exploit to level 3, razor sharp to level 3, guard level 3, speed sharpening to level 3, and the rest is all up to you with the level 1 decker slots. So I just went with flinch free and a point to stun resistance. Now let's look to the stats itself. For the attack, I got 236, but the affinity, I got it to 41 because on the rampage skill, I used the affinity boost for this lance, and with the help of weakness exploit, I get an additional 50 affinity, so that's like 91 already. And of course the latent power, when it kicks in, is an additional 10, so that's like 101 to affinity all in all. So if you want a DPS, a high crit set, go with this build. Alright, on to the next set with an alternate approach for the razor sharp. Again, with this build, it's also the same mechanics. I want to maintain the white sharpness for a long time, so instead of razor sharp, I'm going for the protective polish. For the equipment, Night Rains Black again, of course. Then for the helm, I got the Death Stench Brains S because it gives me 1 to protective polish. Then for the mail, I got the Zinogre Mail S. Then I got the Rathalos Braces S. The Skull Elytra S, you all know that, that's weakness exploit 2. Then the Golden Hakama for the crit boost. And for my talisman, I have a talisman that gives me plus 2 to protective polish with 2 level 1 slots. So I just put any level 1 skill So I went with speed sharpening. Let's look at the skills I have for this set. For the skills, I got weakness exploit to level 3, protective polish to level 3. So in case you guys don't know, right after you do the sharpening, you sharpen your weapon, you got like 90 seconds that your weapon won't lose sharpness at all. So you got like 90 seconds of maintained white sharpness. So imagine that, 90 seconds maintained white sharpness. That's like consistent DPS right there. And for the guard, I got level 3. Thunder resistance is just came with my talisman, so I just made it to level 3 for the extra slot I have. Speed sharpening to level 3. Attack boost is only at level 2, but of course I'm gonna use the crit boost as my attack multiplier. And I got free 2 points to latent powers and 1 to flinch free. Now with the attack, this one is a bit lower compared to the other one, but the crit boost will compensate with it. So I got 214 attack on this one, affinity of 41, and defense of 391. And on to my last and final set, my 7th set. That was quick, right? And this set right here is the traditional weakness exploit crit boost build, which everyone has. So for the equipment, I got Night Rains Black, Barret Helms S, Zinogre Mail S, Rathalos Braces S, Anjanat Coil S, Golden Hakama, and the talisman again, I got the 2 to weakness exploit and 2 to attack boost. With the skills, I got 7 to attack boost, 3 to weakness exploit, 4 to guard, but you could replace the 1 guard decoration to any skill of your choice. So I got 2 to crit boost, 2 to latent powers, 2 to stun resistance, 1 to offensive guard, and 1 to flinch free. So this is your typical high crit, high attack build, but of course you're gonna lose sharpness the normal way. So for me, this is only good for like a few hits, until just as long you have the white sharpness. But once you lose it, your damage is gonna really decrease a lot. So as I said, maintaining white sharpness is usually the key for a consistent DPS. So for the stats on this set, I got 236 for attack, affinity of 41, and a defense of 418. Now, when the weakness exploit 3 kicks in, additional 50, that's 91. And the latent powers level 2, so that's additional 20. So that's like what? 111, right? 111 to affinity. So like what I mentioned earlier, this is your typical high crit, high damage set. There you guys have it. Those are my 7 sets for the lance. And I have to catch my breath. That's a lot of sets for different kinds of approach on each weapon type. I hope you guys like the video. Which of the sets do you like and which best suits your playstyle? Leave your comments down below. Please give this video a like if you appreciate the builds, and if you're new to the channel, please give me a sub. With the upcoming patch, I'm sure to make more videos on different kinds of armor builds. More decorations and more skills will get unlocked, so that means more possible combinations can be achieved coming soon. Now, thanks for watching. So please see my other videos on other weapon types and builds. See the links below, and now let's get back to grinding.